What is up, YouTube? Seems like ages since I made like a proper YouTube video. Today we are 10 weeks out, more precise, 69 days out. I was a little bit on the fence today. Prep's still feeling like super easy, absolute piss easy, right? Ridiculous. My calories are still at 3,800 and I'm like, is that not too high? My cardio is at 45 minutes, my steps are at 14,000. I've been seeing like people's check-ins on Instagram and TikTok and whatever, and they're eating like in the mid 2000s range, and I'm like, why am I eating like 1,000 to 1,500 calories a day more than these people? But then you just got to remember, if you follow your own data, you're going to be absolutely fine. So for me, if your data shows that you are gradually at a very good rate, constantly losing weight, and visually you're getting leaner and leaner and leaner every week, there's no reason to change much. Like the proof's in the pudding. You know, you can see yourself getting lean, you can feel yourself getting lean. Pictures and videos confirm it, and the scales confirm it. I think that's where people make a lot of mistakes, where they're like, oh shit, so-and-so's eating 2,000 calories, but he's a lot bigger than me, so that means I've got to eat 1,800 calories. That's what I've done last prep, and that's why my scale weight plummeted £5 a week sometimes. I lost all my strength, I lost a hell of a lot of muscle, and I just ended up looking like a skinny child on stage. So yeah, like I said, I was on the fence today about reducing calories because I didn't really want to up my expenditure at the moment because it's constantly gone up since I started prep. So I was like, right, calories got to come down, but then I was like, why do they? Between today and last Sunday, my average body weight for the week is down 2.9 pounds. So near enough £3 for a week. Now that shows that the changes I made last week have made, a big difference. There's my proof, there's my evidence that what I'm doing is correct. Why do I need to just keep constantly making changes and updates and probably just eventually burn myself out? Yeah, I'm not getting into the mindset of last time of like, do more, eat less, and then just like shrink and shrivel up and lose everything again. And I'm sticking to making 0 changes this week. There's no point. I've lost £3 in the last week. Even if that slows down to £2 over the next 7 days, that's still £2 of pretty much just pure fat loss. That's still within the range I'm looking for, the minimum I'm looking for. I usually try to aim for like 1% of body weight per week. So for me, at 220 pounds, around the 2.2 pound a week mark. So I'll say as long as it's minimum £2 a week, but absolute bare maximum £3 a week, anywhere within that range is absolutely fine. That's still on track. So there's no reason to just make changes because I feel like I need to, based on other people. That's enough rambling. That's where I am at the moment. I ended up doing all 45 minutes of my cardio this morning. I'm on about 7,000 steps so far today. It's a nice day, so I went for a nice walk. And now we are back at home with meal number 1. 150 grams of oats, 100 grams of apple, 10 grams of dark chocolate, and 30 grams of whey drip. Look at it, nice and thick. I hope I didn't bore people too much with my explanation of how I'm losing weight and whatnot. Right, so we have got meal number 2 for today, pre-workout. A nice big old plate of chicken and rice. There's probably about 300 grams of raw weight chicken there, roughly 260 grams of dry weight rice, 20 ml olive oil. We're gonna eat this, carry on playing some League of Legends. While this was cooking, I've done an extra 20 minutes worth of steps on the old stepper. So instead of sitting on the sofa doom scrolling on TikTok, I thought I'd get some extra steps done while doom scrolling on TikTok. Because I haven't really done like a long form YouTube update for a little while. Basically, in my right arm, I've been talking about it a little bit through like YouTube shorts and TikTok. But on my right arm, this part of my forearm that goes just past my elbow into my bicep. I've had quite a bit of pain there the last probably about 3 weeks, but in reality it's been there probably about 6 months since like last September, October time. It's mainly when I'm doing like some pull movements, I feel it in there, and also it caused me to sort of feel like I was losing like power when I was doing push movements. It's been affecting me a little bit. I have adapted my training a little bit, so mainly on my pull days I've been doing more volume, so instead of going for sort of maybe 8 to 12 reps, I bumped it up to around the 12 mark, sometimes 15 reps. A bit of a slower tempo, mainly focusing on a bit more on contraction really, rather than shifting as heavyweight as possible, which I know you should train properly anyway, but of course we always get slightly carried away with wanting to get stronger and lift heavier weight, but I've just made it a little bit more of like an intentional priority on my pull days, make sure I'm pulling like 101% through my elbows with my back, and it's helped. So it's getting a little bit better, so like it's not hurting as much now on my pull days or my arm days. Training arms today, so we'll just sort of see how it goes. It is about time we got some pre-workout in us. 1 scoop of pre-workout, 1 scoop hydration, and 50 grams carb powder. popping a chug. Done all of my cardio this morning, so I didn't have to finish any extra cardio after my session today, so it was straight home for my food. I'm actually trying one of the new Perform whey samples. It's one of the 5 new ones. This is Vincent the Caterpillar flavour. 200 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of banana, and the 30 grams of the whey drip. I know today I think I've said I'm training arms, which I actually did train arms today, but for the sake of YouTube, because it's not as boring as just training plain arms, I'm going to put yesterday's footage from chain and push in with this video instead of arms, just because I feel like push is a bit more enjoyable to watch than just arms. Yeah, I'm going to get this down because I'm starving. Before I sit down, this is the last meal of the day. If you can see, hopefully you can see. 1 tin of tuna, 250 grams of mixed veg, leftover rice from this morning, probably like 20 grams of dry weight, and then maybe 200 gram raw weight chicken breast. But yeah, that is going to finish us off today on 3,800 calories still, 250 protein, 600 carb and 45 fat. If you did manage to make it this far into the video, I do appreciate you watching. I'll be back next weekend, hopefully with a bit more fat loss occurred. I'm hoping another £2 minimum for the week coming up. Hopefully in the visuals you'll be able to see I'm a tad leaner. Fingers crossed, eh? If you want to follow along with the cut a little bit closer, make sure to subscribe so you can see the daily shorts on YouTube, or go and follow me on TikTok because I also post daily uploads on there as well.